Alrighty guys, it's June 13th here. Got all the hay baled. Thought I'd do a thoughts and comments on the baler here. Overall, it seemed to do alright. I'm not 100% sold yet. I'm not ready to put more money into it or paint it yet, but I think we'll give it through second cutting and see how it's doing. Bale, put about 1,200 bales through it, so that's a fair amount of bales. We were baling, got the 400 alfalfa at first, did great on that. Other than it tore up that little piece, which I had to reinforce that a little bit. Had to weld that other piece in there. And then I welded these on here to stiffen this piece because it was still bowed a little bit. And so I kind of got that all tightened back up. Then then we went and did that 5 acres of grass hay, and got about 280 bales or 260 bales off of it. It was kind of short, and it was doing all right there. Wasn't great and doing all right. And then we come up here to Grandpa's house, and there's 2 acres here that did real well. It made about 120 an acre for the grass hay, but it just worked like crap for that. It kept getting worse and worse, and some of the bales would be kind of short, but some of it would be, the length we wanted, and the other ones would be way long, and those would be the ones that would be a problem. They would either have a good hook in them, call those banana bale, or they'd have an S shape, and couldn't figure out what the deal was. And finally we realized what was happening. This thing had sat outside for a while, and what was happening, the bale chute finally got polished up, and the bales were sliding through it a lot easier, so they were getting longer, and it wasn't packing them as tight. And so we shortened the bales up there a little bit, and now they're real consistent length, and makes them nice and square and everything. So that's feeling, and we did that for the last 5 acres of custom baling I had, and so I got feeling a little better about that. At least we went out on a good note, because yeah, anyway, just makes me feel better about it. And until 2 more weeks until I get up to bale some more, bale second cutting of alfalfa. This is a little deal I made here, the handle for the to trip it. Obviously it doesn't work on this tractor, and the 250 you can't reach it that well, but on the 880, which is what we normally pull it with, it works pretty good on that. So you can reach back and grab it and swing the drawbar. And we got the shield off on the side because it runs good for second cutting. Hold on. Alright, well anyway, so it did pretty well there for all the first cutting, despite the bale chamber getting slicked up. This chain kept jumping off. It's the drive for the pickup. I think this sprocket here is pretty worn, so I think if it makes it through second cutting, I'm going to buy that sprocket. This sprocket's still pretty good. Put that sprocket and a new chain on. I'll probably just put new chains on the whole thing. That sprocket don't look too bad. I think this piece has been replaced fairly recently. But it needs new idlers on it too. Bearings are about shot in it. So chains and sprockets and idlers, and that'll be probably it for now, at least for this year. But it seemed to run pretty good though. I was happy the last day we run it, baled up a little over 300 bales, and it didn't make it bad bales, so I was happy with that. But anyway, I think that'll probably be about it. Just wanted to give an update on the 310 here on how it ran and what I was thinking on it. So if you got any questions or comments, let me know. But anyway, next one I'll have another video tomorrow of switching the 525 over to wheat, and we're gonna go dig the bean head out of the shed that it's sitting in. Gotta move a old Corvette that's sitting in there, another car, four-wheeler, and a few other things, get the bean head out, so that ought to be quite the deal. But anyway, we'll that about do it here. Thanks for watching.